Alright guys, welcome back to a brand new video. Today we are checking out everything that is coming in the newest patch for Ark, patch 256 for PC, which is coming out on Wednesday the 29th, supposedly. It might be delayed, I don't know, but right now it's coming out then for me. So there's quite a lot of stuff coming. Not everything's in the dev kit, but we're going to talk about it. I have some preview pictures of like a Tek Mosa and the EQUUS and a bunch of other information to show you. It's going to be amazing. So if you find yourself enjoying this video at any point, be sure to beat the crap out of that like button. And what the hell is this? This is what's called a proxy cube. Now, a long time ago, maybe like 3 or 4 months ago, I think it was Jeremy, he tweeted out about one of these, and he said it was like the start of the underwater structures. Now, I don't even understand how this could be one of the underwater structures. Like, why is it all colorful? Like, I mean, if the frame is what the actual thing is, like, I don't know if it's actually the colors and everything. It's kind of confusing. We had a bit weird, like, skip there. That was strange. But, I don't know, like, if we're gonna have all this weird colorful glass, I guess this is supposed to be. It might be like a force field as well. The underwater structure is going to work like this. You're going to be placing one of these guys in it, which we're going to talk about in a second, and it's going to keep it powered. But if you run out of juice on that, which is a generator, your base is going to flood. So maybe this is like a little bit of like a force field or something, and perhaps when the base runs out of power, it just like all of these just disappear and it just floods. But still, this is a really strange looking structure. I don't really know if this is like a proper 2-scale version of it. Like, I guess we will have to wait and see, but this is all I have for you. And then I have like a bigger version of it, like this one right here. This is like a 4x4 version, but it has like a half foundation on each side and then like a full wall length right there. Kind of confusing, not exactly sure how this is gonna work or if this is actually going to be the underwater structures, but either way, that's supposedly them. And I showed these guys off quite a long time ago when they were first added to the dev kit, and I mean, this one was there originally. This one's been added recently, but it's not really a whole lot to talk about. I mean, it's just a box. So these guys right here, you may be wondering, this is the Tek generator. Now, it doesn't have textures inside of the dev kit. I mean, I could have thrown on textures, but I wanted to show you guys what it actually looks like and not be kind of, I guess, misleading. Oh wow, that was scary. I don't know what the hell happened. I thought something went wrong. So anyway, this is the generator, and holy crap, look at this thing. It like spins, the outer ring spins like counterclockwise, and then the inner ring spins clockwise. And then this thing spins as well. This is like insanely cool with the animations. And then back here it moves as well. So you can kind of just see in here. So I'm guessing that, I don't know, like maybe this back piece like shoots like lightning into that, and it like there might be like a bit of an arc between here and here or something, and that's how it produces like the power. But these things are going to be basically wireless generators. You're going to place one of these down in your base, and it's gonna have like different ranges, I guess, depending on how much element you want it to consume an hour. It's kind of the same as the Tek shield. So basically, you're gonna be running out of a lot of element if you have a big base and you want it all to have wireless electricity. And this is gonna work for like everything Tek, I assume. Eventually, when we get like Tek turrets and stuff like that, it's gonna work for them, but it's probably also gonna work for all current electrics inside the game. So even for somebody who doesn't like Tek items, this is a must-have, even though it's probably really expensive to keep. I don't know, that's the one drawback, the fact that you have to spend so much element on these types of things, but still a very cool addition to the game, and I'd be excited to see what people could do with this, especially for like massive bases, because always like, if you have this in like the center of your Tek base, then you're like, they have to get in through past all of the turrets, or else they have to break the turrets to actually get in and stop the power in your frickin' base, and that would just be incredibly hard. And also it's also gonna power the underwater bases. You need these for the underwater bases to keep the water out. So yeah, and then this is like a standstill kind of version. This is like it not running. It's really cool looking. I mean, like, it doesn't have texture, but still looks very nice. And I really like the back here, what they've done. It has like these little grates up here. It looks fantastic. But yeah, that is the Tek generator, and that's pretty much all the Tek stuff that I have to show you. Though I do have a Tek Mosa saddle picture to show you too. Now onto the dinos. This is the Ichthyornis. This is a small, like, little seagull type creature that you can put on your shoulder. He's gonna be able to give you kind of like little healing like foods and stuff like that. He like produces them. I guess he do some sort of crafting, or maybe he just passively produces them in his inventory. But he's supposed to essentially feed you kind of like little treats. He looks insane though. Look at those eyes. They are scary, and big sharp teeth as well on the beak. Looks really cool. I really like him. And then we got some animations to show you here too. This guy is tiny, by the way. So yeah, he's kind of looking down like that. I just thought I'd show you guys that one. This is him flying forward and biting. And this is him just like flying forward, just being all chill. This is him eating, and he's landed at this point. So this confirms that they do land as well, just like a dimorph. And they also walk on the ground as well, which is kind of cool. Very nice. And then this is him. What is this him? I think this is him like taking off, I think. And there's so many different animations, I kind of forget the names of them. I think that's him taking off. And this is him swimming. So they do also land in the water, swim around. And they're supposed to be able to like kind of dive into the water and grab out fish. So you can use these guys for maybe actually, oh, that'd be kind of cool if you could use them for fishing in the game. Like if it was like a faster way of like fishing within the game. That would be a very nice use for these guys. But onto the next dino. This is the Iguanodon. This is kind of like a creature that can go on its hind legs or all fours, and it can kind of like do different things. It probably has like different attacks for each, but it's going to be pretty fast as well. And I believe you can also get seeds from this guy. You put berries inside of him and he kind of just eats them, and I guess he dispenses seeds or something like that. I was reading about that before. It's still kind of a little bit confusing the way they've written it. But essentially, yeah, he's also gonna have like really good stamina. So these are definitely a creature that you want to like just get around a little bit, probably early game mostly. I wouldn't really see people late game actually using these things, but it's really cool. And this one has a saddle on. I just thought I'd show you guys that. It looks really nice. So they are tameable and rideable. And then these are its attacks here. So that's its like forward bite, and that's another bite. And then that's kind of like a claw attack. And then this is him running forward. Pretty cool. This is his cuddle animation, I believe. Wait, no, sorry. This is his roar animation. I think he has like 3 attacks, and then he has a roar, which is cool. So like 4 different abilities, really nice. This is his cuddle animation. So when you're imprinting, or else I guess also when you're leveling now, they do the same animation. So he kind of wags his tail at the end there. Did you guys see that? Wait for it. Nice, that's awesome. And then this is him just kind of like passively walking forward, and then this is him doing another roar. He has like 2 different roars, a roar for like on all fours, and then a roar on his hind legs, and then this is him swimming. So pretty majestic if you ask me. Really nice creature. Probably mostly going to be useful for early game, as I said, though. I mean, you don't know. I mean, they could surprise us with some sort of like amazing ability. But yeah, that is the Iguanodon. Pretty excited for this guy. Definitely gonna tame him. Then we're on to the last dino that I can show you within the dev kit. I do have pictures of the EQUUS, so like stay tuned for that. This is the Leedsichthys, and this is a non-tameable kind of, I guess, almost like bossy type creature, like as in it's in the same category as like a Titan. You can't tame these guys, but what you can do is you can kill them. And essentially, you're supposed to also be able to like harvest meat off of him as well without actually killing him. So I guess if you go up with like a dolphin or something, you could probably actually just like harvest a little bit of meat. And they give prime fish, and they don't have any teeth as well. That's creepy. Can I go inside of his mouth? No, I don't think so. But yeah, they give prime fish as well, and you're supposed to be able to just go up to them and just harvest meat for some reason. I don't know. That'd be kind of useful, I guess. But yeah, that is the Leedsichthys, and currently inside of the dev kit now, never take any of these sizes for its like official size, because sometimes they do scale them up. This is its size currently inside the dev kit beside a Mosa. So as you can see, the Mosa is a lot bigger. But I would be very happy if the Leedsichthys was made massive, because that would be like super cool, like Titan size. That would be amazing inside the water. And you're supposed to also be able to find like an albino version of these guys too, kind of like the white whale type thing. And yeah, I guess maybe they act as like an alpha and you get like special items when you kill them. Not a whole lot of information, but just speculation on my part here. These are the animations. That's its bite right there. So these guys are also going to be pretty good at like, obviously, you know, you can't ride them, but I guess if you use admin commands, you could. But they're gonna be pretty good at like fleeing, and also they're supposed to be really strong as well, which is gonna be kind of fun, kind of like a Titan, pretty much. Like, I kind of hope they are the size of a Titan. That would be insane. So yeah, that's just its eating animation there. This is just its kind of chill, idle animation. Really nice looking. It's got like the little barnacle things on the side. Very, very cool. And then its last animation right here is just swimming forward. So as you can see, it kind of just flaps its little fins there, and its tail. Very, very nice. So I guess we're gonna move on to all of the other information I have for you guys. So let's have a look at some of that then. Let me just get it up here for me. Okay, so first of all, let's take a look at the EQUUS, because we just talked about all the other creatures. So here is the EQUUS. Oh man, that thing looks freaking cool. And not only is this just the EQUUS, that's also a lasso in the character's hand, which is going to be another item that is coming. It's kind of be, I guess it's going to be kind of like a reusable bola, maybe. Maybe it has like longer range or something like that. It's probably going to be a little bit different. Maybe you're actually going to be able to draw in the animal once you actually lasso it. But supposedly, I guess you can just stand on the back of a horse and lasso other creatures. It's probably going to be also useful for herding your own dinos. So yes, onto the main spectacle of today. The EQUUS. Oh, I just bumped my desk. The EQUUS. That thing looks freaking cool. That thing looks freaking fantastic. Look at it. It's just... oh my god, I can't wait to tame one of these guys. And some new information has come out on these guys since the last time I talked about them in a previous video. They're gonna have like a new taming method, and I was thinking myself that they'd have something a little bit different, because, you know, with horses you kind of have to break them in, and that's exactly what we're gonna have to do. You're gonna have to try to mount them once they're like in the wild, and essentially you're gonna have to keep doing that over and over until they gain your trust. Or until you gain their trust even. wrong way. So yeah, you're gonna have to, I don't know exactly how it's done. Maybe you actually have to lasso them and then hop onto them or something like that. It's like not a whole lot of information, but it's gonna be a completely different taming mechanic, because the bond between a man and his horse, that is something to definitely worry about, because like a horse that is loyal to a man, oh man, that's gonna be insane. It's gonna be probably the best mount for just getting around on the ground. Super fast, really good with stamina. It's probably not gonna be insanely powerful. Obviously, you know, a horse itself is like pretty powerful, but like, I mean, if you get a kick in the face by a horse, you're probably gonna be dead. Maybe it could kill a player, I'm not sure. I don't think it could take down like a T-Rex or something like that, but at the same time, it's gonna be super fast, so you're gonna be able to get around anyway. And also using weapons on the back of these things, like lances or freaking like guns and like a little revolver running around Scorched Earth. I want to do that once I get an EQUUS. I want to go into Scorched Earth with a revolver and a tent and just play out the cowboy days. But yeah, the EQUUS is gonna be, I think, everybody's favorite new addition to Ark. I can guarantee it. Everybody is so excited for this thing. As soon as they announced it, there was just like tons of people just like watching videos, making videos about this thing, like tons of people talking about it, like comments everywhere. People really love this creature, and I do too, and I cannot wait to try this thing out. And the saddle looks really good as well. Obviously, it's just kind of looks like a basic kind of like creature saddle. It has like an extra buckle on the back, I guess, so you have like a foothold to actually stand up and get into it or get onto it. But yeah, just in general, it looks really cool, and that's all we have to go on, by the way, guys. There's like no more, like, it's not in the dev kit. There's no models, there's no animations. I'm really hoping that it is working for the update. Now, like, the fact that they tweeted out this picture made me kind of hopeful, but at the same time, I'm still kind of, in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, I hope they don't cut it out, because that would really annoy me, because I'm super excited for it. But anyway, enough about the EQUUS. I've been talking about it for frickin' ages. So yes, that is the EQUUS. Let me know what you guys think about this. I'm very excited. It looks really cool. So yes, on to the rest here. So I have some information about the wireless generator. So Jeremy tweeted out this. The wireless tech generator powers tech structures and the tribe electrics, blah blah blah. It has an adjustable range as well. So, and it also runs an element. We already knew all that, but that's just a confirmation for all of that. Pretty cool. And then also to do with the aquatic breeding, Jen tweeted out the other day saying this. Basically, she just saw a preview of like a baby Tuso, and they look amazing. I think she also tweeted out like a meme about like Finding Nemo or something, like Dory saying something like, "I'll call it my squishy." Oh my god, insane. I can't wait for the underwater breeding as well. That's gonna be something I'm really excited about. Like getting baby Tusas was a surprise for me, but like baby Mosas, like baby frogs, like all this cool stuff. That's one thing I hope they definitely don't cut out as well. That and the EQUUS, I would be super annoyed about those too. And then one last thing before we end off here, guys. Here is a preview of the Tek Mosa. Oh my god, that looks insane. Look at that thing, it looks beastly. Now there's some little changes from once we last saw this thing, and I can't really, it's kind of hard to see, like, is that an actual cannon on its head? Because in a previous photo, I'll probably chuck that up right now. As you can see in this one, there's like that's the full armor in this picture. There's like a cannon on its head, and it's a little bit more distinctive in that photo, but back to the preview, it's not very distinctive, and I'm really hoping that they didn't cut it out. That would really suck. But it looks as if, I don't know, like, I'm kind of speculating here. I'm thinking maybe the Mosa is probably gonna have some sort of like power charge or something, because it gets like extra tech like gear over its fins. Like, that looks insane, and they glow as well in the, like, with the kind of the Tek blue. It looks really cool. I think even in that preview photo from like previously a couple months ago, they were like yellow, but now they're blue. It looks really cool. That transformation as well is going to be really like interesting, because I guess the blue bits on its fins light up. I can't really see very many other changes besides, obviously, you know, the head piece comes down and the jaw piece moves up a little bit. They kind of lock together. But not a whole lot of transformation, mostly probably just going to be the lights turning on the back and the fins as well, and then also the headpiece is going to lock up as well. So pretty amazing, guys. That is it. That's all I have for you, okay? There's nothing else. I'm super excited for this update. I'm going to be covering all of this, as I always do. So if you guys want to see a channel that covers absolutely everything, tames, legit tames, in like how to do them and stuff like that, all the tech bits, building of the tech bits, all this cool stuff. If you guys want to see all that, make sure that you subscribe. And if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to beat the crap out of that like button. It really does help me out. And yeah, let me know your thoughts on this update. I know a lot of people are probably annoyed about the tech tier. I understand your frustrations. Personally, I like the look of all it, but, you know, I mean, I'm not an official player, so I do understand your frustrations. Though, let me know down below what you guys think about every creature here and all this cool stuff. And, yeah, I'll catch you guys next time.